Good evening, everybody. I am back doing Entrepreneur Pitfall number 5, and today's topic is do not fall or believe in the Puffy perception, or you might end up being like Mace. So a lot of you guys might know that in the very beginning, Puffy didn't have a lot of money. He literally financed his entire business on his credit cards, and I think even he said he got money from his mom as well. And then I say that because the next step was Mace was involved in the whole being a celebrity, and then all of a sudden he kind of just dropped off the face of the earth and ended up doing the preacher thing, which is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But the point of the matter is that sometimes we fall into believing in the hype and the glitter and the glam, and we believe that that is what is really happening, when in actuality it may not really be all of that. So what is the point? I wanted to tell you guys that there are a couple of things that you should look out for or know. Number one, know that every new entrepreneur is not necessarily new. Some of them have been out here grinding it out for several years, but they're new to you because you're just bumping into them, or because they now have more of a following on social media. Everybody is not balling, regardless of what it is that they tell you or what it is that you see. Everybody is not making lots of money yet, because nobody gets on overnight like that. Number two, people making you think that they were always getting their money. That's not true, because almost every entrepreneur at some point in time did something for free, or they did something for a discount, because they were either trying to bring in clients or they were trying to get their product out there. So at some point they did some kind of free or some kind of discount. They may have just gotten to a point where they realized their worth and they decided, hey, you know what, I can't get paid by doing things for free or doing things on a discounted rate. And then at that point they made a decision, and that decision was, you're either going to be a philanthropist or you're going to be an entrepreneur. The next thing is going to be, a lot of times you see people on social media, and people take social media way too seriously. Just because you see people wearing nice clothes and with a designer bag and nice shoes and a nice car, that does not mean that they are balling, because the truth of the matter is that a lot of those people are not paying their rent, their lights are not on, or they might be sleeping on somebody else's couch, and that's just what that is. But the thing is that people aren't transparent, and they won't tell you what they're going through. They won't say to you, hey, as an entrepreneur, I've invested everything that I have and all of my money into my business, and at this particular point I don't happen to have money, but what I'm doing is I am in an investment point in my business. The next thing is, what can you do? So if let's just say you are an entrepreneur and you're experiencing some of these things. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. A lot of my friends know I gave up a 6-figure job to become an entrepreneur because I got laid off, and I decided that never again in my life would somebody have the power to lay me off from a job or determine what my worth was, and it was going to be something that I was going to do. It has not been easy. I have lost friends. I've alienated some people. I have been the most financially challenged as I've ever been before in my life, but I can tell you that I have been the happiest. The happiest because I am doing things that I enjoy doing, but I'm also enjoying the journey. What I'm not enjoying sometimes is the people that I'm meeting along the way on this journey, but I'm learning a lot about my character, and I'm also learning a lot more because I'm using my degree now. I'm using my business management degree. I'm using my marketing degree, and I'm in school now getting a community development degree. So what I wanted to tell you guys is just know that it takes time. This is not going to happen overnight. It will take time. You will have to invest in doing research. You will have to invest in marketing. You will have to invest in getting a mentor. You will have to network and meet people. There are going to be trials and tribulations. You're going to have some things that you will fail at, but that's okay, because failure just means that now you're learning a new way to do something. The other thing you need to know is that you're going to have to put in a lot of effort effort. And I tell people, I was a workaholic before I became an entrepreneur. I worked for Samsung and sometimes worked 18 to 20 hours and didn't sleep. And it caused me to gain weight, and it also caused me to have anxiety attacks. But I work the same amount of time now for myself, and I'm happy about it. I'm doing things that I enjoy doing. But it does take a lot of effort. You will work harder or you should work harder for yourself than what you've ever worked at a corporate office or for someone else. The next thing is going to be, you do have to pay your dues. There's time that's got to be put into this. You are going to have to there will be peaks, there will be valleys. You will bump into people that will take advantage of you. You will bump into deals that will not go the way that you expect them to go. But you have to be dedicated and determined enough to say that even though this didn't go the way that I planned, I'm going to stick it out and I am going to continue. I'm just going to find a better way to do it. And you have to learn from your mistakes or your pitfalls. So I don't know if today wasn't a structured video like they normally are, but today was a really rough day for me, so I decided that I would be candid and open. I'm candid and open in all of them, but today I wanted to give you guys some insight and say, number one, if you are an entrepreneur, just stick it out. Know that you may look around you and you may think that people are doing better than you are, but the truth of the matter is you don't know their story and you don't know their journey, and they weren't born successful. They had to get to that point, and your time is coming, just as mine is. So until the next time, watch out, because there's a lot of puffies in this world pretending that they are on and they are not, but we will eventually get there. So until next time, you guys, excuse me, subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave comments. If there's any feedback you want to give me, please feel free to do so. Also follow me on social media under Velvet Rope Experience, or you can find me under Tiffany Taylor Hicks. And I actually enjoy these videos. Don't know how much they're doing or how helpful they are for you guys, but I really am trying to get my subscribers up. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers so that I can get my own customized URL with YouTube. And hopefully you guys can help me with doing that. So until next time.